Oh, there you are. Hi, I'm Leanne, and today I'll read you The Big Storm. Hope you enjoy. Where are we, Grandpa? Asks Rosie. We're in the mountains for a nice quiet afternoon, says Grandpa. He has a basket with lots of food. I have a picnic. Great, says Ben's friend, Max. I'm hungry. You're always hungry, Max, says Ben. The children sit down on a blanket and eat. Clunk doesn't sit down. He goes to the van. Where's Clunk going? Asks Ben. To the store, says Grandpa. Please be here at 4 o'clock, he says to Clunk. The children have a nice picnic. That was great. Thank you, Grandpa, says Rosie, but it's 4 o'clock. Where's Clunk? I don't know, says Grandpa. Look at those clouds, says Max. I can see lightning too, says Ben. I think it's a storm. Soon they can hear thunder. It's getting windier, says Rosie. There's more lightning and the thunder is louder. The storm is coming closer, says Grandpa. He has a cell phone in his hand. Clunk, where are you? Now it is very windy. Suddenly there's a flash. It isn't lightning. Clunk is in the car. Clunk to the rescue! But the wind hits the van and Clunk cannot stop. The van bounces on the ground and then it hits the rock. Bam! Bam, bam, bam. Stop, Clunk! Shouts Ben. You're driving to the cliff! The van doesn't fall. It stops at the edge of the cliff. 2 of its wheels are on the ground. 2 of its wheels are in the air. Clunk! Shouts Grandpa. Drive the van! But the van doesn't start. The storm is very close now. Rain is falling and the wind is stronger and stronger. The storm is coming, says Max. What can we do? We can't just walk down the mountain. And we can't sit in the van, says Ben. It's too dangerous on the cliff. Can you start the van, Grandpa? Asks Rosie. I don't know, says Grandpa. The van uses electricity. But where can we find electricity here? I'm going to stop now, friends. Do you like this book? I really recommend this book to you. And bye. It was Leanne.
One button, 2 buttons, 3 buttons. Oh, hi! I'm Julia. Do you like my snowman? But something is missing. What is it? Yes, you're right. It's caramels. Winter is my favorite season, so I'm gonna read this book. In the snow. Let's begin. In the snow. Hello, my name is Rosie. Hello, my name is Ben. This is Grandpa. Hello. Now let's read the story in the snow. Look at the snow, says Ben. I like playing in the snow, says Rosie. The children put on coat and hat. They put on warm boots, gloves, and skirts. Let's play in the snow, says Rosie. Ben and Rosie go to the backyard. Ben makes a big snowball. Rosie makes a small snowball. Clunk watches the children. What is it? Says Clunk. It's a snowman, says Rosie. The small snowball is the head. Ben puts a scarf on the snowman. This carrot is the nose, says Ben. The 2 buttons are the eyes, says Rosie. Can you make a snowman, Clunk? Says Ben. Look, says Clunk. It isn't a snowman, says Rosie. It's It's a snow rabbit. Okay, I can make a new snowman, says Clunk. Look at this, says Clunk. It isn't a snowman, says Ben. It's a snow bear. Okay, I can make a new snowman, says Clunk. Don't stand there, Clunk, says Ben. There's snow on the tree. Grandpa comes to the backyard. Come and look at the snowman, Grandpa, says Rosie. I like your snowman, says Grandpa, and I like your snow robot too. Snow robot, says Ben. It's Clank, says Rosie. Let's go in the house, says Clank. I'm cold. I think Clank is silly. Did you like the story in the snow? Okay, see you later.
Hello, my name is Sejin Kim. Today I want to introduce a story called The Flower Thief. One day the characters went to City's Gardens, and there they discovered that Orchid had disappeared. I want to read chapter 5. In chapter 5, they find the thief and catch him. So let's start to read. First, I introduce main characters. Ben's sister Rosie, Rose's brother Ben, Ben and Rose's grandfather, Max's sister Alice, Alice's brother Max, a scientist who works with plants, Dr. Lee, police officer. Now let's read a story. The Flower Thief. Chapter 5. A few minutes later, the van came out of the hive. The boys watched as a few bees started to fly out too. I hope that they understood our dance, said Ben. We want them to fly to the gate. Dr. Lee, Grandpa, and the girls were watching too. Look, said Alice. They're flying close to that man with a green bag. They can smell something in that bag, said Rosie. The man was trying to hit the bees away with one hand. He did not see that Dr. Lee was walking to him. Excuse me, Dr. Lee said. Please, can we look inside your bag? The man started to run to the gate, but the bees were still around him. He fell over and dropped his bag. The bag opened on the ground. Look, said Rosie. He has all the orchids in his bag. Two police officers arrived quickly. The thief was going to sell the orchids online, one of them explained. As the police officers took the thief away, Dr. Lee took the orchids back to their room in the glass house. I must put these back in the ground, he said. If I'm quick, they'll all be okay. We'll help you, said Grandpa. They all walked to the glass houses. When the van was big again, Ben and Max ran to see the others. How can I thank you all? Said Dr. Lee. He took some keys out of his pocket. I know. Please come and have something to eat in our cafe. In the cafe, Max pointed at one plate and smiled. Look, he said. There's a cake with honey from the garden's bees. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.
Hello, my name is Ian. Today, I want to read a story called The Big Storm by 옥스포드 Read and Imagine. Have you ever been in a moment where you should come up with a creative or brilliant idea? If you are a smart scientist like Grandpa in this story, you can find solutions when you're in trouble. Doesn't that sound interesting? In the story, Ben and Rosie, foreign siblings, and Grandpa and his robot, Clunk, go on a picnic, and they get stuck in the storm. The storm is very close. Rain is falling, and the wind is stronger and stronger. The storm is coming, says Max. What can we do? We can't walk down the mountain. And we can't sit in the van, says Ben. It's too dangerous on the cliff. Can you start the van, Grandpa? Asks Rosie. I don't know, says Grandpa. The van uses electricity. But where can we find electricity here? There is a flash of lightning. I have an idea, says Grandpa. Clunk, get some wire from the van, please. Grandpa ties the wire to his umbrella. Then he points to a big rock. Put this umbrella on top of that rock, Clunk, he says. Clunk goes to the rock with the umbrella, and Grandpa goes to the van. What are they doing? Asks Max. I know, says Ben. Lightning is electricity. The lightning hits the umbrella. Then the electricity goes down the wire to the van. Grandpa has a machine in the van to take the electricity. Clunk puts the umbrella on top of the big rock. Come down now, Clunk, shouts Grandpa. Suddenly, the wire breaks. No, shouts Clunk. He jumps to catch it. Now the robot has the wire in his two hands. Come down, shouts Max. It's too dangerous. But Clunk does not come down. Then there is a flash. Lightning hits the umbrella. The wire takes the electricity to Clunk. Then it goes from Clunk to the van. The van starts. But how? Asks Max. Electricity goes fast through metal, says Grandpa, and Clunk is metal. Ben shouts to the robot, Clunk, can you come down? But Clunk doesn't answer. Is he okay? Asks Rosie. The children have the picnic blanket in their hands. We can't catch Clunk with this blanket, says Ben. Clunk falls and hits the blanket. Put him underground, says Grandpa. Grandpa looks down at the robot. Are you okay, Clunk? Are you better? Clunk opens his eyes. Better? I'm fantastic, he says. That lightning was great. How reckless but brilliant. They used lightning to power a car. Their smart idea and their brave actions made me sweat with excitement. I hope you enjoyed this story as much as I did. Bye!